In a market immensely populated by shooter games, some good, some bad, some in between, what they all lack the most is psychological impact, not just on the characters, but the players themselves. The developers at Yager attempted to fill that void by bringing back a poorly received franchise from the PlayStation 1 era. What came about was Spec Ops: The Line. Dubai has certainly seen better days. Sandstorms have nearly desolated the city and are causing the remaining citizens to suffer severe thirst. Lieutenant Colonel John Conrad, leader of the quoted damned 33rd Battalion, volunteered all his men to declare martial law in Dubai 6 months prior to the beginning. The United States Army then receives a distress signal from Conrad stating that he and his men failed evacuating the city. You play as Captain Martin Walker, who leads a reconnaissance mission in Dubai with his 2 squad mates, Sergeant John Lugo and Lieutenant Alphonse Adams. What ensues throughout the campaign are a series of unanticipated events, such as the involvement of the CIA, which then leads up to the damned 33rd believing that Delta is CIA as well, thus making them the primary enemies. The end contains a plot-twisting but not satisfying revelation, which results in 4 different conclusions, all of which are rather depressing. Despite having a lackluster story, the campaign is worth enduring simply for the fact that it gives the player a chance to experience the consequences of the decisions made either by the player or Captain Walker himself. Even though not much is known about the characters' lives outside of the battlefield, it is intriguing to witness their development throughout the mission as the struggles they face affect how they look, behave, and communicate even within the in-game dialogue.
Fuck themselves! You think I like watching these people die, huh?
Running on the Unreal Engine 3, Spec Ops: The Line does not deliver the most robust detail, but it achieves a compelling art style that captures the essence of a fallen Dubai. With sandstorms occurring throughout the heat of battle, where does the rest of the sand go? Players are able to use the heavy barrages of sand to bury a group of enemies, but these situations do not occur very often. Considering the fact that health in this game is low, bullet damage is high, and checkpoints are limited, combat is even intense on the normal difficulty. Fortunately, the AI team members are able to do some of the dirty work, with the player able to give attack orders. This comes most in handy during stealth segments, when you just so happen to not have a silencer available for any of your current weapons. I found the stealth segments to be very weak, as the mechanics just don't work with this type of playstyle. Either that, or I just suck at stealth. But when you make the cover button the same as the sprint button, things don't tend to get much easier. In order to extend replay value, Spec Ops has an online multiplayer mode, which I enjoyed at first, until this happened. And that, children, is what happens when you wait over a year to get a game. When it all comes down to it, Spec Ops: The Line is not a bad game. Its element of consequences of war make for a campaign worth playing, if just once or twice. What it lacks are unique gameplay mechanics, simply making it an average third-person shooter. But sometimes the average third-person shooter is just what some gamers want. I'd say, like a good movie, it's worth the rent, unless you're willing to pay $30 for a new copy or $25 for a used one. Either way, it's your call.
Thought we were rescuing people.
Thanks for watching. To be informed on more of my reviews, or any other game-related media, please subscribe to my channel and follow me on my social networks displayed on said channel. I'm Joey Ferris, and may your Ferris ever be wheeling.